Boris Yeltsin's favorite wrestler.
Her opponent to my left from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 191 pounds, Wheeler YUTA!
You talked about seeing the real side of Wheeler YUTA, and when he was with Rally, which we still don't have an answer, but I feel like we've seen the last of Rally. When he was with them, it seemed like his attitude changed completely, so maybe that is the real side of Wheeler YUTA. I hope it isn't, but I feel like we did see that.
Oh, Masha Slamovich telegraphed that drop kick.
Slap across the face. Masha Slamovich is not going to back down from a good fight.
Not at all. She loves to fight. And Wheeler YUTA, he wants to wrestle.
There's the kick. It is blocked. Inzagiri misses. Off the ropes goes YUTA. Another miss. And we have a stalemate.
Wow, Masha Slamovich not taking a step back. You know, that would be, I would have, after Wheeler YUTA missed the drop kick, I would have tried to slow the pace down. Masha Slamovich sped the pace up.
Wheeler YUTA, Masha Slamovich. It is like the tale of two converging stories. One with Wheeler YUTA recently losing that IWTV World Championship to Alex Shelley, and Masha Slamovich, she has been on the ascent here at Beyond Wrestling. Are they going to go in two different directions?
Masha Slamovich able to muscle Wheeler YUTA over, and now just on top of him, referee Dwayne Ferris needs to get some control.
Slap to the midsection of Wheeler YUTA, and I feel like this is the style of match that could go at this speed the entire time.
And Wheeler now trying to create any sort of separation he can, moving to different corners, but Masha Slamovich continuing the attack.
Wheeler YUTA clutching onto that chest. Masha Slamovich charging in, and that is what has made her so endearing to these Beyond crowds, is that she keeps moving forward.
Yep, she always wants to fight. She's going to say exactly what she thinks. She's going to do exactly what she wants. Both competitors up on the top rope right now.
And if you disagree with her, she'll yell at you in Russian and let you know that you're wrong.
And put up a swear finger.
Trying for that superplex. Wheeler YUTA doing a good job at preventing that very dangerous move, as Slamovich, the back of her head, might have hit the mat.
Yep, great wrestling balance by Wheeler YUTA, able to perch his way up on that middle turnbuckle.
Hits the drop kick. He put all of his force into that, and he is showing his cocky side.
Yeah, Wheeler YUTA, maybe he is a little cocky. Maybe there is a chip on his shoulder. He just lost the most prestigious championship in independent wrestling. He needs this win more than Masha Slamovich needs to win tonight.
Wheeler YUTA, Masha Slamovich, Uncharted Territory, Season 3, Episode 4, here at the White Eagle. Paul Crockett joined alongside Sydney Bacabella, as Wheeler YUTA wants to climb right back to the top of the independent wrestling mountain, but Masha Slamovich hasn't been there yet, and she wants to be there.
Yeah, Wheeler YUTA on the ascent down, you know, in certain terms.
Makes the cover. Bridges out.
Yeah, lazy cover by Wheeler YUTA. Should have hooked the leg. You know, people would consider him on the ascent down, but he's really on the ascent way, way up.
And he is going to try a deathlock variation here, standing and controlling that left leg of Slamovich, and now ties it up. But instead, maybe an STF variation, but that's the thing about YUTA, you don't know what direction he's going to go in.
It's a surfboard variation. Look at that, a clover leaf on the leg.
Look at the knee in the lower back. Look at how deep that is dug in.
Yeah, the torque on the back, that lumbar portion of the
she
back.
She bit him. What? She bit him on the arm.
It's disgusting.
I have to agree with you. Yeah. But this Worcester crowd seemed to enjoy it.
Of course they did. I mean, Worcester. Masha Slamovich clubbering away, but Wheeler YUTA with one solid right hand to the jaw, taking Masha right down.
Irish whip off the rope. Slamovich holds on. Drop toe hold. Sends YUTA neck first into that second rope. And she follows it up with that running boot.
You know, I think, oh, look at this.
Off the ropes. Gets caught by YUTA. Spinning round and round into the backbreaker.
Ruining the equilibrium in the back all at once. Cover.
Slamovich getting the shoulder up, but you saw that equilibrium at play. It took her a half a second to realize, I have to get my shoulder up.
Yeah, and, you know, I just realized something, and that is that Yuta, you know, maybe he's used to having Rally around, but them not being here right now, maybe that is sort of a disadvantage for him.
And Masha Slamovich holding onto that midsection. Wheeler Yuta is trying to use all of the knowledge that he has gained over the past couple of years, whether it be from the Best Friends, whether it be from Rally, and ascend back to the top of independent wrestling.
And now Wheeler, he's giving Masha Slamovich too much time, and that's what she's going to do, and she's going to keep doing it.
And there's that Russian, but there is a rake across the face of Wheeler Yuta to Masha Slamovich.
That's a Russian eye rake right there. And Wheeler Yuta, I don't care, he doesn't care what she's saying. That eye rake will take her right down.
Irish whip into the corner. Yuta standing tall, taking his time, taking a second to breathe.
There's no sense of urgency with Yuta tonight.
No, it seems like he has something on his mind. I don't know what it is, but now he has a boot in the face from Masha Slamovich.
Wheeler Yuta.
And another one.
Oh, Masha Slamovich, she's got momentum on her side.
Spinning leg lariat, caught all of it. Cover, makes the cover.
Bad cover, you gotta hook the leg.
And I talked about the tale of two different stories sort of converging and maybe going in different directions. The two stories that we're seeing is no urgency and a lot of urgency.
Yeah, Masha Slamovich is wrestling like she wants to win. Wheeler Yuta is wrestling like he wants a payday.
It just seems like maybe he has a little confusion. Maybe he just different mindset since Rally isn't around. I'm not quite sure what it is.
I think it's losing that championship. And now, oh, Olympic slam by Wheeler Yuta.
Makes the cover. But you could be right. It could be a mix of all of that as Slamovich barely gets the shoulder up, but it could be not having Rally around. Maybe a change of his heart, maybe a change of his mind, but also losing that championship and not knowing where to go next.
Yeah, this is definitely not the Wheeler Yuta that we saw at the beginning of his championship reign.
On the top rope, Slamovich in a prone position, a big-time splash from Wheeler Yuta. This could be it.
Only two.
She kicks out, gets the shoulders up, and look at the frustration. This is not typical frustration from a competitor. This is a lot weighing on the mind of Wheeler Yuta.
You know, that's what happens when you try to grapevine that leg a little too deep. It allows your competitor to roll backwards, and that's what Masha Slamovich was able to do, and the match continues.
Yuta stalking Masha Slamovich, standing tall over her, but again, lacking that killer instinct. Instead of going right after her, allowing Slamovich to her feet.
Masha Slamovich now.
Snowplow.
Crotch lift, power slam, cover.
And now Yuta the one getting the shoulder up at 2, but Masha Slamovich taking advantage of the thought process of Wheeler Yuta.
Crotch lift power slam made famous by Ed the Strangler Lewis.
Was he backstage tonight?
Yes.
Gonna try that fisherman suplex. Inverted atomic drop. Enziguri follows up, and maybe some gasoline now in the tank of Yuta.
He's trying to muscle her up, but Masha Slamovich with the reverse.
German with a bridge. Yuta getting the shoulder up at 2, a near fall for Slamovich. She thought she had it.
At this point here, if Wheeler Yuta does not have that sense of urgency, he's not going to win. He is in clear and present danger right now.
Yuta reeling after losing that IWTV World Championship, trying to figure out what direction in his career to go next. Masha Slamovich knows what direction she wants to go in. She wants to go to the top, and beating Wheeler Yuta could help her do that.
She knows how important this match is to her in her career, her place here and beyond. And Masha, now they're going to throw some strikes.
Incoming bombs from Yuta and Slamovich here at Uncharted Territory, episode 4. What a night of action we have seen so far, and it is continuing with this slugfest between the former champion and the potential challenger.
Now, a back fist. Wheeler Yuta back in the ring.
Go behind. German suplex. Lets it go. She is firing up. What? Dragon suplex. Transitions into the waist lock. Halfway through it.
How is she doing this?
A big time boot from Yuta.
No effect!
These two not feeling anything. There is a lariat. No, he pulls her up, cinching it in tighter. Wheeler Yuta picks up the win. Wow. A lot of questions for Wheeler Yuta coming into this contest tonight. Number one, how could he react after losing that championship? Would he bounce back? And there were a lot of questions given his mentality and his lack of edge, his lack of fire here in the ring tonight. But in the end, able to show why he is called the Decoder and why he is able to pull off victories in a myriad of ways. And that was just one of them. Masha Slamovich. Is this like a new handshake? And that is the weirdest handshake I think I have ever seen, but a sign of respect from Wheeler Yuta, which frankly I have not seen in quite some time here at Beyond.